Alright, so yeah, I saw it. It ends with us, directed by and starring Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively. There's a lot of controversy around this movie. I get it, and that controversy is definitely valid. First off, let me say, this movie is not bad. Okay, it is not. There are some genuinely great bits in this film, especially I'd say the second half or last quarter of the film is really, really well done. The moments where the movie surrenders to melodrama are the best moments, and I genuinely think that there need to be more movies that cater to this audience. I think for a long time, for some reason, in our time, in this modern age, especially post-COVID, there haven't been many movies like this. This movie is not a rom-com, okay? And that comes as this is my warning. This movie has some very serious things to talk about, and so it's got some rom-com elements to it, and those are the moments that honestly took me out a bit. They took me out because they didn't feel like they fit in with what the rest of the movie was trying to do. The dialogue ends up feeling kind of clunky, like it's fighting with what the script is trying to give, And there are rumors that Ryan Reynolds came in and rewrote some of the dialogue. I think it is confirmed that he did do that, and you could tell. I mean, I can tell because I've watched a lot of Ryan Reynolds films. I think that as an audience member, you can definitely tell if you've seen Ryan Reynolds and what he does. I think you can tell what bits he rewrote. This movie has a lot of tropes in it, and some of them I'm okay with and some of them I'm not. I think and some of them really end up kind of working out with what the story's trying to give you. One of the things I really like about this movie is that it shows how complicated abuse is and how complicated it can be to be an abuse survivor. You don't stay because you're stupid or you're an idiot or you don't know what's happening. You stay because of the good moments that are happening. And all those big red flags that everyone else can see as an outside perspective, you driving, right, living this life, all you can see is the sea of green flags in front of those big giant red flags, And I think this movie shows that really well. Our brain has a way of changing memories, right, to what we want to see, to what we could see, And I think this movie shows that really well. I wish it had surrendered to that a little bit more. There are some moments that are very the names in this movie are absolutely ridiculous. I'd say one of the things I really liked was that they changed the ending from my understanding of what the book's ending was. By what they did was Justin Baldoni consulted with a survivors group about what they believe the ending should be changed to, and they completed that ending. And spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, the ending is changed to her asking him, if this happened to our daughter, would you stay? I mean, would you tell her to stay, or would you tell her to go? And he says, I'd tell her to go, and I'd tell her, please don't ever go back. And I think that was a really powerful way to end it. I think that was the best ending this movie could have had. And it feels a little adrift from where the script might want to go based on where the original book's ending went. But it works. And it's the ending that should be. I want to end off by talking about how I think I can see how Blake Lively and her team miscalculated the marketing. I'm not saying that miscalculation is right. It's not. But I'm saying I can see how it happened. This movie has a very empowering ending, and I think that Blake Lively and her team saw that and were like, this is for the girlies, get your plurals on, go see it. And in reality, I don't think it's that kind of movie, but I see how they, in their Hollywood studio mindset, could have justified that. It ends with us. 5 out of 10. Are you gonna see it? Did you see it? What do you think? What do you think of the controversy? Was I too easy on this movie? Let me know. Thanks.